Last time on Will Save. Interrogation. After subduing the would-be Trostenek, the group discovers that the Trostenek they've been fighting is really a shape-shifting Astrozoan, part of a pirate gang called the Starfishers. After further questioning, they discover that there are 3 Astrozoans, one impersonating the captain, the next impersonating Trostenek, and the last one might be impersonating the mysterious Algiada. An explosion is felt a few decks up, and the group's captive goes from asset to liability. What happened to the ship? Find out this time on Will Save.
Here's a question. Here's a thought piece, a little thought experiment. More so about your PCs. What deity does your character believe in or think about, talk to, have tea with?
I think Nico can start off here.
Okay.
While in the world of Starfinder, we know the gods are real. I think Nico, and I think Nico's family in general, have kind of inherited this belief that if these gods truly are gods, then why is the universe and the solar system such a cruel place? So, in that sense, they're kind of atheist. Nico is atheist in that sense as well.
Wait, why is the universe a what place?
Such a cruel place.
The gods are cruel.
Interesting. But there are benevolent gods that you could believe in who want good, and they exist.
True. Very
so
true.
you could just help them out, right? It's not just, it's like the forces of good and evil and neutral gods.
So there's a war of deities happening in the background.
Oh man,
I don't know if there's a war, but I mean there are tensions. They are things, they're beings
Has
who
anybody
have.
read American Gods?
No.
Oh, it is phenomenal. It's
What's
so
it
good.
about?
It's about that. It's about the old gods from
Astrozone,
like Odin and some African gods and Anani, the spider god. They come to America with believers that migrated to America, but then now in the modern day that there are gods that are being developed, like there's a god of the highways and there's a god of the internet, and it ends up becoming a battle between the gods of old and the gods of new, and it's
a show as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It sounds like a religious version. It sounds like a religious version of Guns, Germs, and Steel.
Never heard of it.
Guns, Germs, and Steel is good.
What is it called?
Guns, Germs, and Steel.
But that was okay. But that's this.
I'll say this:
There's a lot of problems with that book. That the author, Diamond, I believe, even brought up I was totally wrong about this.
Well, let's get back to the world of Starfinder before we go too deep into.
Is it Guns, Germs, and Steel?
Yeah, I'll say this though. I know that you said that you're a little bit atheistic, but I think maybe it sounds like you just don't trust the gods. Because does atheistic mean that you don't believe in them? Because they definitely exist.
It's kind of like a Tywin Lannister approach to the gods, so to speak, where he believes that they're all just such vindictive people that
Childish. Childish desires.
Even like Yomadai.
Yomadai. Because Yomadai doesn't help everybody.
Is a truly
I
good
think
God somebody who helps everyone, Nick?
right. This is a big question.
Or like a just God.
Yomadai believes in like justice and valor, lawful good.
So, question: Can a judge be good if he just forgives everybody?
Yeah, I mean
That doesn't make a judge good. No.
No. You would say that it's a bad judge. So anyone who's like a supreme judge over anything.
Nico,
Not to get all-
This is getting
Super
a
moral.
lot deeper than we thought it would go.
Yeah, which is fine.
You made the mistake of bringing this up.
I totally opened a can of worms, and it all happened with like a text or something in a business meeting. I was like, "Oh, by the way, think of your gods before the next session," and then now we're super deep into something we didn't mean to be. Here, Nico, I'll ask you one more question because I find your position so intriguing. If there was one god that you might at all like lean on, think about, use, like Abadar, would it be Abadar? And why is it Abadar?
It probably
because like
would,
there's a bank.
It probably
to
would
Abadar.
be. It probably would be Abadar just for the reason that he's the god of commerce.
And like the Abadar Corp is a literal corporation, founded by. It's like the worship of Abadar, and they're like one of the, if not the largest company, in the Pact Worlds.
Nico thinks they're corrupt too, but
And just for our followers who aren't aware, like I know we've already mentioned that there are gods that exist, but like they are very defined gods for each and every thing. And you can actually read about it in the core rulebook on page 482.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Cool rulebook
Thanks,
lawyer.
rulebook.
Yeah.
I guess
CRBL.
Are you done, Nick? Can I go now?
go. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done, son?
Are you done?
Yet?
We get
I
it.
think
You don't like any gods. It's fine.
You don't believe.
like the idea of worshiping a god?
You don't even need to worship them. It's just like they literally exist. Like they're just the big boss of the Abadar Corp.
I think it's
like,
yeah,
It is known
Abadar.
that they're all real.
I think in the world of Starfinder, it's less of worship and more of like follow. If that makes sense.
I don't agree.
I could see that from my god for sure.
But like you could follow an actual person. You could follow a like in the real world.
or like
You could be a
or
follower.
like
of
support
something.
them. You could support them. You could
Okay,
be like,
but
yeah, like I
isn't
support
that a
their
form
ideals.
of worship?
To a
Yeah, but
lesser
then
amount,
then we're just getting into
Now
semantics
you're
about
splitting.
like what
now you're
is-
splitting hairs. What is worship? Right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So Kevin, what's your god?
Yeah.
Look, so we get it.
You really want to get deep on this? Okay.
Everyone just wants an edgy character
Theologist.
that doesn't believe in the gods in the world where we
I
know
don't
the
need
gods
no
exist.
gods.
We're all
They screwed
super
up my
edgy
life.
and lone
Rick
wolves.
is actually quite the opposite then.
Okay.
So
the
Rick,
standout.
He's an android. How would that even?
Well, he still has a history.
What?
of
Androids
past.
can't have a god?
I guess they can. Go
Androids can't follow people in worship.
Can't worship?
ahead. Fair enough. I'm sorry, Kevin. That was
No,
a
it's
very
fine. It's
unkind
fine.
thing of me to
It's
say.
okay. No, Rick actually he grew up in a family that was very devout to Lao Shu Po, or the Great
Oh.
Mother Rat.
Yeah.
He grew up on Akitan, and his family was all very devout with them. But as he got, quote unquote, older, because androids don't really age, he started actually working for the Abadar Corps and working within the bank system as a security guard. And he was drawn to Abadar because of the lawfulness and the goodness that is that the god actually like reaches for. And so he became a pretty devout follower of Abadar and the Abadar Corps because of the lawfulness and goodness that he saw in that. So like they were driven by money, but like it was righteous in that sense. So he's actually
For the law.
yeah, and he's actually like at odds with his family when it comes to religion, because he's trying to pull his family out of what he thinks is like this archaic old god, and trying to basically get them to follow into the Abadar way of life.
It's a tough. Must make holidays tough.
But that was all before he became a slave, and then that got freed and be.
Learned a lot about Rick, like in the last
Yeah.
45 seconds.
There's a lot going on.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn.
Impressive.
Heerz? Or...
Yeah, I'll go. So here's like most pirates follows Besmara, but like most pirates are not particularly religious. So only in times of extreme need does he really call on her. Yeah.
I think that's a good distinction. Like, the gods exist, but like that doesn't mean that you're religious, because it's like, what is, like, there is a religion, but they're deities. It's like you can be both, kind of, or be a little bit. You know.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of someone you would talk to on your deathbed, and right. Kind of when you need to check in and see. All right, like
yeah, but that's the craziest thing, is that they could actually come to your deathbed and say,
they literally could. They could be like, "Yo, here's, you know what? I dig it. I like it."
I could enter the room
thanks.
and be like,
be like, "You're cool.
Hey,
so
I like your juju."
Thanks for being a
thank
pirate.
you, Besmara. Thanks for being a pirate.
Thank you for the 31 years of being a loyal follower.
Correct. I one more thing, which is kind of a cool fact about Besmara, is her symbol is the Jolly Roger, which is pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like the good old-fashioned Jolly Roger flag. I love that flag.
Jolly Roger.
What about the good doctor?
So, I mean, you know,
not Will, but Dr.
yeah,
OK.
not me,
Yeah,
but also me.
but also you. Who is Dr. OK? Will? Is Will Dr. OK?
Yeah, Osharo's religion and science are, according to all the research that I've been able to look at, they regard religion and science as like the same, which, you know, incidentally, I sort of also look at it.
You will.
Yeah. So I mean, like they worship Yara Isa, and devote. Basically, all of Osharu's society is sort of centered around science and scholarship and knowledge and like perfecting knowledge, and so they dedicate. You know, we Osharus dedicate all of our discoveries to Yara Isa.
Nice. Nice.
Patron of learning and science. And so we look at our work as part of that worship and dedication of studying of different fields and sharing that knowledge and those discoveries with other races. Yeah, we have particular passion for sharing those epiphanies and higher learning, and
all in the name of Yara Isa.
All in the name of Yara Isa.
That's cool. It's cool. Because, like, those things are real. Like, the drift that you guys are in was literally shown to, debated which one it is, to mortals because of three gods that came together to become triune. It was the god of, like, machine folk, the god of the android race, and the god of clockwork technology. And then they literally were like, yo, here's the drift and some drift beacons and the Starstone and Absalom Station. Like, that is now part of your economy. So in that same way, all the work that the Osharus do is like, who can say that some of that is from your work? Some of that might be Yara Isa influencing your work, because the gods literally make these things happen.
Yes.
In the Pact Worlds.
That is cool.
It's like the spirit working within.
Yes.
All the
of Yara
research
Isa.
And science and all the things under the sun.
Abadar is in the credits, the cred sticks, just like the files are in the computer. That's what you're saying, right?
Do you want to buy some cred sticks?
Well,
you don't want to sell me cred sticks.
For commerce, yes. But I mean, the technology to make it happen, the knowledge of such wonders is from Yara Isa.
Yeah, like those epiphanies. Were those you or were those Yara Isa?
Who knows?
When Dr. K just has one of those brilliant ideas.
Yes. Yara Isa.
I rolled my wisdom check to Yara Isa.
Yes.
Nice. I hope you rolled well. Real quick, because I really want to get to playing, because I want you guys to find out what's behind door number 2. But before we get there, I just want to say, last time, some little rules clarifications. I think one was that we talked about moving and then attacking and then moving, but we corrected that mistake in game. We might have made that before, but I'm glad that we caught it because it's a big difference between Starfinder and some of the other systems that are out there. Whatever they may be, whatever names they may have that no one knows.
Definitely not D&D.
No, nope, not those two letters together, separated by an ampersand. Absolutely not.
No, I was talking about D&D as in do not disturb.
Oh,
obviously.
yeah. See? Exactly. That's what I mean. It's yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The name's already taken. Yeah. But here's something that I think came up that some of you at home, probably no one, but except for like 5 people, might have been like, that's not right. And it's the fact that Magic Missile can deal non-lethal damage.
That's right.
And I just want to say that I did my GM homework.
Oh.
I think that my ruling makes sense, that if you can cast Magic Missile that is literally force damage, like force energy, you can make it to be non-lethal, to change how
Except that the
magnitude of it, the amplitude.
That.
But I'm a loose interpretation guy. It doesn't say that you can't do it.
That's true. It does not say you can't.
I will
It doesn't say
abide
you
by the
can.
fact that you can't target specific body parts because it's just kind of like this, like it's not technically an attack, I think, right? Because you don't roll for it. So it is something that you just release. But I just want to give the floor to see if anybody else
Do you
had
do
any thoughts.
everything that Paizo tells you to
Everything.
do? Everything to the letter? And everything that they don't tell you to do, you don't do?
Oh, I mean, when you're playing a game, you should follow
Do you
the
wash your
rules.
hands after you go to the bathroom?
Look,
Yes.
it's definitely the rule of
Because
cool.
Paizo didn't tell you.
I think that's a very cool ruling.
That's in the core rulebook.
Ruling.
Wash your hands
And-
in the core rulebook. Page 4.
Yeah. It literally says, like, have fun. These are, like, for you, you know. And
This is
we
to be
follow them
safe.
for the most part.
Yeah.
Because the game is balanced that way. But I like the idea that, like, there are just some things that, you know, you got to bend the rules a little bit. That's me. Maybe this leads to Heerz just non-lethally attacking everybody with Magic Missile. And then at that point, we'll revisit it.
Well, Heerz will be, I'm sure,
Judicious.
conscientious about this kind of stuff. Thank you, John. I enjoy that ruling very much. It's very helpful. So,
It's certainly helpful.
Sorry, I think there's got to be some kind of limitation, especially if you're
wait,
Magic
why?
Missile.
Why?
Because Magic
But
Missile
there is a limitation that you can't target certain body parts, and it's not technically an attack. So other
No, but, like,
things
if
that rely on you making an attack wouldn't, like Magic Missile wouldn't count, for better or for worse.
But in the book, it does say to make a lethal weapon non-lethal, you take a -4 to your attack roll. Magic Missile doesn't have an attack roll, so there has
So
to be
you're
some
saying-
kind of.
So you're saying that because it is like, because it's not technically an attack.
what Kev's saying.
Me too.
You're like that's it is. It's like skirting around and like. I'm just saying there has to be some kind of limitation. So maybe make him roll.
But why?
D100.
Why does there have to be a limitation, Kevin?
And it,
Like,
it misses.
Just do the damage. Let's kill them all.
Kill 'em all.
No. It's very useful to keep a lot of these guys alive, and I feel like the ruling has been ruled.
No.
Don't need to revisit
You're
this.
saying
so we could torture them.
yes. That's what you're saying.
That's
It's
what
a
I'm
very
saying.
good imitation.
It really was.
I don't know. I just feel like you should be like, if that's the case, it feels like when you want to cast it, you're like, and like you just have no control of it. You're like, here you go, just a bunch of magic missiles going your way. It's like, I don't know, you got a little more finesse over
Indeed.
it.
Okay,
it's a
this
cool
isn't our-
attack that is made even cooler.
But
now.
this isn't
So-
our D&D game where Kelly's character has to roll for wild magic, though, either.
Or
Oh,
is
God.
it?
Or
How about
Is
this?
it?
How about that could be a thing that we could do, but this makes up
Or-
for the wild magic. So all that period of time I had to spend doing that.
so what you're saying is that, are you suggesting that if you want to cast magic missile non-lethally, you're saying let's roll for it, which was Kev's, I think, idea.
You roll for wild magic? That it?
Yeah.
I honestly wouldn't mind. Well,
This is
I don't
gonna
know.
be
I'd have to
crazy.
think about the wild magic
Let's
thing.
do it.
Is there any sort of thing
I'm-
in this universe for that?
I'm saying 50-50. Yeah, thank you, Will. I'm saying
You're welcome.
50-50. And we'll just say above 50, this is it. If we ever talk about it again, just somebody tweet us and be like, episode 22, first 10 minutes, you guys set the ruling. Above 50, what? Lethal, non-lethal?
damage. Yeah.
Lethal,
Make it
below
50-50.
50.
Oh, you guys.
That's fine. All right. See,
I so happen to have a chance,
I like
QP.
it, actually.
I like this already.
I'm gonna add
Nick-
this to the house rules.
this is great. This is great. I am totally open.
Someone keeping
Because
track
then-
of the house rules?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah, the house.
in our notes page.
The house is keeping track of the house rules.
I
Thank you,
suppose
Will.
this audio recking is
It's called the Kelly Special.
The Kelly special.
Thank you, Kevin.
That's what
Thank
we're
you
calling
very much. Rules lawyer.
That didn't sound.
Yeah, that was super. He was
Thanks,
very
Ken.
grateful
We had
for
a
that.
great thing going. It was going just so well.
But, I'm down with it because the
Counting
more that you
that
can roll your dice, the better.
That does sound kind of interesting.
The whole point of the game is rolling the dice, so we'll just have it be like
Did you
that.
roll?
Okay, I think it's a little much to retroactively.
We're not
going
gonna
to. We've already
retcon.
taken our
It's
yeah.
during-
We've taken our hands
it's only
off the
during.
chess piece
Got
from
it.
here on out.
Got it. I had
Yeah.
a failure sound just queued up.
I think you should still play it, just so we all know. Or do you want to sing it? Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's
That's great. That's great.
What's that from? Mario or Yoshi?
That's Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. You were
Allegedly. No, I don't.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Depends on if you believe in Pac-Man or not. If you accept that they're real,
I don't.
then looks like that sound doesn't apply to you. Let it be
All right.
known how edgy Nico is.
Nico doesn't believe the cap was real. Sorry.
Wait,
Did we do enough witty banter to start
I
this
think we
episode
did.
yet?
We hit our witty banter cap a long time ago. We might edit it out. We might not. We'll just throw it in the next episode. It's fine.
Now that's an avocado eating dog.
An avocado eating dog.
You all saw an avocado eating dog, and that's how this adventure began. What really happened is that you all discovered a secret room. Let's flash forward a little bit from the fact that we know you're on a ship. Some things happened. Some people might or might not have disappeared. Some people might not have been attacked by asteroid lice. Yada
Some
yada.
people
yada.
might or might not have been shape-shifting space.
Besides the point,
octopuses.
not really consequential
Octopusi.
to the
How do you say it?
adventure.
What's the plural for octopus?
Octopi?
Octopi.
Octopuses? Octopi. Okay. Astrozoans. That's the plural of octopus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Astrozoans.
So you find a secret room. You're confronted by the one person that you thought was all cozy in their room, enjoying some hot chocolate. But they finished that hot chocolate and they said, I need to leave. And then you all took them out, interrogated them, found out some information about the Starfishers, a band of pirates that will be here shortly, as they said. And then you proceed to hear an explosion, small one above you. You collect your things, collect what you need, and start heading up the secret ladder. You come to two doors to your right and to your left in this ladder. And there's a seemingly door hatch above you, another 10 feet. You stop midway up this tube, this hatch, and you listen at the door on the left. You hear some voices. And you're like, I'm going to go to door number 2 on the right. So you go, and I believe you rolled a 12, Rick, to stealthily open door number 2.
Are you asking me to remember that? Because you know I have the memory of a goldfish.
No, I'm saying that because I remembered it.
No offense to goldfishes.
We're sorry,
We all love
goldfish.
goldfish.
I am only here to offend goldfishes.
They won't
I
remember
think
anyway. It's fine.
We probably should have gotten that out on episode 1, but they don't remember it.
That was the whole
pretty good.
impetus for this entire podcast.
That's pretty good.
Kelly, you are the funniest person I know.
It's true.
Only accidentally. Seriously.
Kelly has those like subtle one-liners that you're just like, oh, that was so good. That was so good.
All right, we'll call it a 12.
We'll call it a 12.
So Rick stumbles and kicks the door open.
I'm going to wait for a sec because Nick left.
It's dark in there.
Where did Nick go in the middle of action?
This is a
I don't know.
strange. This is a strange place.
It is strange.
Oh, welcome back.
Boy, you know, it's eerie in here.
Welcome back, Nick. You missed out on everything.
I always do.
So, Nick, that was the end of book 1. And
if only you know what happened to your character, Nick. Oh, my God.
Just wait until you hear. It's going to be crazy.
I'll re-roll a new one. We're good.
All right. 3, 2...
It's dark in there.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, back in.
We're back in.
The game.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to keep some of those jokes like Nick left and then quickly, like, seconds of silence. So, Rick, you open the door. And as the door slides open, let me reveal it here on the map. You see...
Is every door in this ship operated by, like, pneumatics?
It's operated by a laugh track.
By a laugh track. You see the back of containers and crates. And looking up, you recognize the familiar walls and ceiling of the starboard cargo bay.
This is the cargo bay.
What do you do?
We never went down the hall on that other side, did we?
I thought we searched for like secret entrances.
No.
I guess we couldn't
We didn't realize there were secret entrances back then. Hindsight being 2020. So, but the other door, the door to the left.
Right as you're thinking that, you hear, "Who's there?" from further deeper in the cargo bay.
Can we tell whose voice it is?
It's a starfisher.
Doesn't sound like a familiar voice.
I'm gonna roll can I roll a wisdom check to see if I know what the other side of the cargo thing is? Or not the other side of the cargo, but the other door?
Sure. Someone over there?
Nope. Rick has no idea. I rolled a 3 and I think I have a 0 on wisdom or something. So I'm gonna roll stealth to try to duck behind the boxes.
Okay. So you come out, give me your stealth check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's a +1 for 21. My stuff's old enough to drink.
For 21. All right.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this. You definitely get there and feel like you are good to go. If you want to move, I will reveal this area. You step in. You were stepping on top of a cargo crate right now.
I can't see. It's all blocked out.
That's fine. I'll reveal it.
Show me.
As you step in, you see over to the right, you see the cargo bay as you normally understand it, but you also see, let me polygon reveal here, you see the door to the cargo bay open. Seems to be like a bunch of stuff in there that creates this like low wall, and you can see a little bit past it. Nico, you are right behind, and you heard all this happen. Pretty sure you were right behind Rick. What do you do?
Nico's going to follow Rick, and he got a natural 16 on his roll, and he's got a pretty high modifier. So, just kind of, he's got a +8 on the modifier. So that's going to be a 24 for his roll.
24. Okay. And where do you go?
For what?
Stealth?
Stealth. Yeah, roll for stealth.
And where do you go?
He's just going to go right there behind Rick.
Someone's over there. They better tell me before I shoot them.
Sorry, where are the voices coming from? Straight ahead or
further in the cargo bay? No, not outside. More like over here. But since you all ducked in, you can't really quite see over there yet, which is why I haven't revealed it. So you're currently hidden in the southern portion of the cargo hold.
Heerz will stealthily move to this location. I can't point it out, but behind this like gray barrel above this giant crate, it looks like there's
right there. Okay, cool. All right, give me your stealth check.
It's it's a 2.
It's a 2.
So
fantastic. Let's so you move over there. Let's get to that, to what happens in a second. Dr. Okay, what do you do? Because this is all we're not in combat per se, but this is all like kind of happening at the same time. So I'm trying to see what each of you do.
Dr. OK is going to, because this person presumably hears one of us or some of us, right? Like they could
be hearing somebody else for all we know.
I mean, the thing is that Heerz, you
Yeah,
definitely
they probably
heard
heard
like
me now.
hit a barrel, and
They
the
definitely
barrel
heard
like
Heerz, yeah.
yeah.
Damn it. I'm going to walk up here, and I'm going to pretend like I'm looking for like more supplies.
Okay, so I feel like Heerz starts to go in front of you, right, and then you go behind him when you realize the element of surprise might not be good. You might not have it on your side. Okay.
Yes. And
Oh,
so I'm going to say, I need to find more of these
Nice save.
medical supplies. Where do they store them? Do you excuse me, sir?
Oh, God.
Nico, look.
This is so good. This is better than I could have ever imagined it to be. I've been so excited to play all week. So, go, Nico, go.
Nico's looking over at Rick, and he's just he lets out an audible sigh, like, and rolls his eyes.
Yeah, because
But you guys are still concealed.
That's true. They are concealed as far as you know.
He's
So
really
I
more
will-
rolling his eyes at Heerz. But
So let me tell you what you guys see as you walk over before you move, Rick. Because I saw your little token move. So Heerz and
moved
Dr.
him.
OK walk into the open. Nico and Rick hidden in the corner.
I'm holding like my Costajet liquidator as well
Naturally.
as like
Yeah.
the med pack, like
Yeah.
looking for more med packs, like a boxing, holding
Sure.
it up to like the side of like crates to try and find similar markings.
I'll say this. Give me a deception
Bluff?
or a bluff. Sorry, yeah.
Go for the bluff roll.
Give me a quick bluff. Give me a quick bluffaroo.
24.
24.
well done.
Okay.
I love when like ridiculous things happen and,
And then-
roll well.
They work out.
See,
Yes.
Impressive. Okay.
but it probably doesn't mean shit.
This is what you see as you come in. This is so perfect. I love this. I love this game. This is great. In the center, a bit towards the back, you see a dwarf standing in armor. Probably almost, it's like very garish. Seems very evil, dark red, black, long, dirty hair, and she has a grin that seems like she's very excited at seeing the two of you. But of more interest is that in the center of the cargo bay, you see Song lying motionless on the floor.
Oh God, Song.
Not song.
Dr. OK, as you first, Heerz comes out, then Dr. OK, the dwarf. What did you say you were looking? Wait, who? Stand up behind that barrel over there. Is that who I think it is? Who's over there? I saw you come out.
Have you seen any more of these?
I haven't seen those. But there's someone over there next to you, Slug.
Tell him that there's no one here. Tell him.
Bluff him.
Do another bluff. You're really good at that.
I literally saw you over there. She takes a step forward.
That might have been my I have a funny
Roll the bluff check real quick, because you're not doing so hot on the words, on the language there.
I got a 21.
That's outrageous. So you're saying there's
You see, my
look? Come here, right now.
yeah.
Come
so
here.
You see, obviously,
Or else you're gonna end up like them.
Whoa,
Come
buddy, here. can I get you something to relax? Or...
I don't need anything to relax. I want everything you have, and you need to come step over here right now, or else I'm going to turn you into toast.
Well, okay. What I've got right here is this medical apparatus to help
Put everything
some people,
you have on the ground.
and then so
Put
I put
everything
it
you
on
have
the
on the
ground.
You put
But
the
then
Costa jet?
No.
Okay.
I'm holding the med pack, the
Diorama?
whatever, diorama med pack.
Yeah.
And I administer it to Song.
Okay.
Stop! Don't.
Just as you're about to reach over, unless you want to try and stealth it, she's like, "Stop!
Don't touch them. Don't touch them.
Okay.
Just put everything you have on the ground.
What are Nico, Heerz, and Rick doing? Real
Heerz
quick,
is gonna pop up, and first thing that he observes, by the way, is that this dwarf has a beard. Is it like Lord of the Rings rules, where like female dwarves also have beards? 'Cause,
This is what she looks like.
she's beautiful, but
Dude, she's great.
okay.
She's
All right.
she's got a lot of robotic.
She's got a lot of facial hair. It's like pretty
She's
lush. And
she's very
Can you put up-
evil
Can you
looking.
put him up again?
Yeah,
Her up? Is that her?
that's her.
That's her. Yeah.
I might or
So
might not
she's-
have the exact pawn for it per se. But
Okay.
that is roughly her.
I was
Yes,
just very curious.
like intense.
Is she also
She got
have
the robotic arm?
robotic arms and lots of
No,
armor?
Okay.
that was just the cool thing that I wanted to have in there. She doesn't seem to have a robotic arm, even though the image shows it.
Here's will kind of like this is gonna pop up and just kind of have the some magic missiles kind of floating by
in
his
the hand.
head, and then he's
Okay.
gonna
Oh,
try
wow.
to threaten this dwarf woman.
Oh man. Okay, so I imagine her looking down at Dr. OK, who's about to administer something to the song, and then Heerz steps up, and she looks over.
I knew you were there.
What do you say, Heerz?
I don't know who the hell you are. And then
You don't.
he's like, you gotta stop
okay,
it. Put your
while-
weapon down.
While
And he rolled a 19 intimidate.
Heerz is engaging with the dwarf.
Uh-huh.
We don't know her name, but I'm gonna shoot.
Okay, let's do this.
Well, I
One.
did intimidate her for 19. Does she like
Okay.
stop?
You intimidated for 19.
Yeah.
Dr. OK, I think you need to make a stealth roll.
Rick would like he's gonna put away his pistol and pull out his artillery laser.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll a stealth for that, or can I just do it behind? the
I
box?
think, give me a stealth roll to make sure you don't roll like a natural one.
I got a
Dr. OK,
14.
you got a 14.
Also,
Okay.
Nico wants to make sure he has both of his blasters out. And
Okay, so Nico-
drawn.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. You like, I feel like you said you were coming up the ladder with one,
Yeah.
and then now that you realize that you might be in a dire situation, you're like, I'm gonna need both here.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
7. Okay, so there's definitely a moment where it like hits the crate, and she kind of hears you. You see her notice something over to the left, but as you say that, Heerz, her face just gets stony.
Oh.
And she says, Heerz, you don't remember me?
No.
You
God.
don't remember that you killed my family? In the name of Godwinna Longstar, I will destroy you.
Roll for initiative. Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. That doesn't give you
Amazing.
energy. I don't know what will.
I don't know what will.
What did
Nothing
you do,
will.
Heerz? What did
Here's
you do?
past always catching up with him. One way or
Nico
another.
got a 19.
All right, let's go by this
man.
one by one. Nico, 19. What about Rick?
12.
12.
12.
Heerz.
12.
12 as well. Who has the higher initiative bonus?
Mine's
Between Rick
plus
and Heerz.
0.
I've got +4.
Okay, so it sounds like
well.
Rick will go first. Then Heerz. Dr. OK?
Dr. OK got a 18.
18. Wow. Big rolls here. Big rolls. This is good. This is good. All right, so I think it's safe to assume that she knows, Godwina knows, that somebody is over to the left. Nico, it is your turn first. What are you going to do?
Is it my turn as a surprise round, or is it my turn just because I'm top of the order here?
You know, I'm going to say, because she heard the one thing, I think you're still... Technically, she wouldn't know that you're there. So, Dr. OK, what was your roll on a stealth again?
14.
14. Okay. She saw you about to pull that out as she said that. She saw your movement. So you are not in a surprise round. I'll say, Nico, you are the only person in a surprise round because she didn't know that you were there and you didn't do anything to make her know. So what do you want to do? Standard action, move action.
Nico is going to do... He's going to do a move action.
Okay.
And, John, from right here, will I be able to fire on our
I was just
dwarf?
You're stealing my spot, but yes, you will be able to, because if you go, the rule says you take the corner, one of your corners, right, and you run a straight line to the target, and if anything is in the path, then that causes cover. So if you're standing behind this, you do have a straight line.
You would have cover. She would also have cover.
No, she wouldn't.
Yeah, because one of the paths runs through this box from her corner to that corner.
If you go from the corner, it's not snapping.
I thought that if it was any of the
from that
things,
corner,
but it's not just that corner, right? It can be like this corner, right? That goes through a box.
No, I think it's from the nearest corner.
No, I think it's from any corner. Let's look. I'm going to contest you on this, rules lawyer. Nick, where's my sworn-in induction into the court of
Oh, boy. The Court of Rules is now in session. Our Honorable Judge John Swan, presiding. Tory being represented by the esteemed representative, Kevin Decker, also known as Rick 19.
If any line, it says choose a corner of your square. If any line from this corner to any corner of the target square passes through a square or border that blocks line of effect or provides cover.
Your Honor, choose a corner, not all corners.
Any corner is
choose
what I'm
a
thinking.
corner. Don't break the rules. The rules say choose a corner. And that would
then
mean
you're
the
just going to
closest corner.
choose the corner that will allow you to not have it, but there might be one that has it. All right, the legal part of the text says choose a corner, and you're just being nitpicky and choosing the one that would not provide you with anything. So
I'm pretty sure
a plain text reading has been applied to the court rule of order.
Let it be known that I think that my the person who's appealing to me is a douchebag for contesting this.
It's okay. All the fans that are actually care about the rules listening in will definitely come to my side.
I don't know.
Wait, hold on.
Bold
Let's see
statement.
if they tweet right now in real time. Nope. No notifications.
That's rude.
That's unfortunate. Looks like no one agrees.
John Swan is suffering. John Swan is suffering from the Phantom Menace. I move for a vote of no confidence in John Swan's leadership.
All right, so let's keep this ball rolling, this action ball rolling. Nick, you want to move over there? That was a long time to wait.
Yeah, I'm going to move over here, and then
Move
he's
over there.
going to take a shot with one of his pistols, because he can't.
You can't.
A
can't.
full action is required to shoot with
You
both
can't.
weapons.
You can only do a move action or a standard action on a surprise round.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
you did a move action. However, that being said, coming out of this, you are on the top of round one. So it is now your full round for round one.
Oh,
what do you want to do?
Now it's just full round. Nico's going to take a full attack on this guy. Both
Take a full
blasters.
attack.
Oh, hot diggity dog. I like it. It's a
Tell
16 to hit.
16, that is a hit.
That's with one. Oh, bollocks. Next one is a natural 0.
Okay, all right. So basically one is a hit, one is not. Tell me the damage of that first hit.
Wait, unless the on this dice...
Sorry. Before
Wait,
we go
what
further,
O? There's no O on a D20.
There's an O on mine.
What?
Is that a 20? See, look.
That doesn't look like a D20.
That's a D20.
Is it?
Is the opposite of that number a 1? Then that's a 20. That's a crit. And Nick clips.
But we have to go back to the rule.
Which is?
The concealment. You pick a corner, you choose a corner, but you have to then check all corners of the enemy. And if it borders a something, then it is concealment. So
or cover.
If he checks to this corner, there are 3 walls of concealment there.
Okay, I would say it's partial, and even with that, it's a hit.
Okay. Woo!
Yeah,
Sorry,
so I'm
Nick, I didn't
rolling
mean
in
to,
your
break
favor. Let it be known.
It is a critical, though.
That I do nice things for you.
Yep.
So,
what about the first one? Was the first one a hit as well?
with a 16, yeah, that's a hit. That's fine.
Okay.
So give me the damage on the first one, and then let me know if you want to do just a normal crit or if you want to do the critical hit deck.
Well, I'll be a fun
deck.
I'll be a fun sport, and we'll do the crit hit deck. But my first attack roll.
Give me the damage.
Attack damage.
Yeah.
Is a 4.
4. Okay, 4 points of damage to this Godwina Longstar, and then your crit. Let's see here. Let me know. I'm gonna do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Stop.
Stop.
Stop, Chewbacca. Stop.
Splash damage, normal damage, bonus effect, creatures adjacent to the target take half damage. So that would be Song. So Song will take half damage. So roll your normal crit damage, which I believe we said rolling twice.
This
and
seems
you
like
add
a
your modifier both times.
This seems like a critical failure, not a critical success.
This is a critical hit deck. It's the critical hit deck.
Hold on. Also, the our female dwarf here is now on fire and takes 1d4 burn damage
From the azimuth laser pistol?
Don't
That's
you do
right.
that instead of using the...
Yeah, I feel like you're technically supposed to do that instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so which one do you want? You want
We'll definitely take the critical burn damage there.
You don't want to hit Song? They might, we'll see what happens to them. I don't know.
I don't want to hit Song. I mean, that was definitely like my critical success was a critical failure.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Roll twice, add your bonuses both times, and then roll the extra d4 and tell me the damage.
Okay. So that's a 3 for that one plus. Oh, a 3 again. What do you know?
Nice. 6. And then give me the fire damage.
Okay. And the fire damage is 1 point of fire damage.
Okay, so 7 points of damage.
Yep.
As this shot just totally hits her and takes her by surprise, and you see her shoulder move back, and she grimaces at this pain of fire. It is...
Nico bends back down behind cover, and he's just like, stop, drop, and roll that.
Tell me, let's keep going. Let me know if she's going to take damage on any subsequent round because of the crit.
I believe she
from
does.
it.
Hold on.
Okay, confirm. I'm going to keep going because I want to make sure we're going. Dr. Okay, what do you do? You're right next to her. You saw her get pinged by Nico. What do you do?
So was I able to administer the first aid kit to...
She
Tom?
told you to stop. I feel like you stopped.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Unless you were like, I want to keep going. But you could do it now.
Yeah, but there's somebody
Or
who
you could just do a
wants to
medicine
fight
check
me.
to see what
Yeah.
they are at.
Does that count as a full round action?
It's a standard action, I think, to use an item.
Okay. I'm actually just going to fire. Because I have my gun out.
Yeah.
I'm going to fire and move to cover. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit our dwarf friend with a minor inhibitor.
Okay. Which one?
Just the standard minor inhibitor biohack.
Okay.
Imposes a slight hindrance on a target and takes a -1 penalty to attack rolls for
Nice.
7 rounds.
Nice. Okay. Wow, it's a long time. So give me that roll and hit.
I don't know if this one will do it. It's 17.
17 hits against KSC. Because you're piercing, right?
yeah.
So KSC,
Yeah.
that's a hit.
Awesome.
Minor inhibitor -1 to attack rolls for 7 rounds, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, indeed.
Nice.
Baller move here.
Hell
I
yeah.
gotta roll for damage.
Give me the damn.
Come on, Max.
Come on, man.
Oh, 6 points of damage.
Wow.
Nice.
There we go.
I feel like you got right in her neck because she was
Yeah.
just not expecting it. She was probably looking over at where she was shot from Nico, and that opening was right there, and you took it.
Wait,
Amazing.
pull
Amazing.
it out. The dart,
So
man.
you see
You
her
got a fucking dart in your
stumble,
neck.
take a step back.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
She takes a step back, and as she's walking back, you see her hold up to her
Is it her
wrist.
turn?
Yeah, you see her hold up to her wrist and goes, cargo bait, support now, and then steps behind
What?
the crate that is stuck here, getting closer to the door. Here's a question for myself: I feel like using that is another move action, so that's her turn because she.
But I still get to move, don't I?
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Where do you move?
Yeah, I was gonna move.
Where
up
you? Oh, okay.
into this crate.
Okay. Yeah, that
And
is the
is
crate
the-
that Trostenek was in.
Yeah. So and
The real
Can I
Trostenek.
see the door? The airlock.
You can see that there are doors up here. Let me reveal them for you.
Because this is the same cargo bay, right?
This is the same cargo
I'm
bay. You see
familiar
that these doors up here lead to
There
the
was another
forward
bay.
the forward airlock.
Yeah, this is like the entrance to the airlock, and then there was an airlock.
Right. You all went up there. The airlock is
Okay.
right past it. Okay. And then that's your turn.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. And then I'm gonna cut what I did and say that she did all that. And I
John.
think, Nick,
You have burning damage.
on my turn,
You are on fire, right? If it's got burning, you are on fire as long as you have this condition at the start of your turn each round before you take any actions or attempt the reflex saving throw described below. You take the listed amount of damage as fire damage.
okay.
That means that you would have taken that damage on your turn, not when you got hit.
Right.
So we should be careful of.
Yeah, so what was that damage? It was 1, right? So I would take the damage now.
Yes.
So I would take 1 now. That's
Yeah.
fine. And the burning condition, at the end of each round, you are burning. So at the end of the round, I can attempt a reflex saving throw to remove it.
Yep.
Okay. That makes sense. Sounds good. So she still steps back. That was her move. She moved and used her move action to, I'm going to say, talk into her communicator. I feel like that makes sense. And she moves back behind this crate. It is now Rick's turn. What are you doing?
Shoot, that changes everything. Can I roll perception? Well, no, it doesn't matter. So are those cargo bay doors open up there? The airlock doors, are they open?
No, they're not open.
Okay. Rick is going to run here.
Okay. Closer to the open door into the hallway, from the cargo bay into the hallway.
Is this door open?
Yes, that's why you can see through it. And there's this like low barrier there made of some like panels, just a bunch of scrap.
Okay. Then, sorry, I'm going to readjust. I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
Can I roll perception then? From
Yeah,
there?
you can roll perception. So you move along the back wall, the south wall, behind Nico. And what's your perception?
I rolled a 4 with a plus
4?
5 of 9.
You can see where Godwina is behind the crate, and that's all that you can see.
Okay, and
Or
then
here.
I'm going to use my punishment to make fire or to open fire.
To open, wait, what? The punishment?
Ooh,
I'm
using
going to
some
open fire.
punishment.
And
I'm
then
going
use your
to
punishment.
Shoot, but I'm going to
Yeah.
use my punishment. So punishment is a +1 to my attack roll.
Yeah,
Okay,
we,
so I get
as
a
we established
+1,
last time.
and then I also get a +7. And I
Wow,
rolled a 17.
a
No, I rolled a
17,
12. Sorry, I rolled 12.
a
so
12
It's
against.
20 for EA's.
Wait, 12, 17, or 20?
I rolled a 12.
Yes.
It looked like a 17, so I take that back. I rolled a 12. I have a +7 and a +1 from that.
So it's 20.
20. Yes.
That's a hit.
I rolled a 20.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Okay. So dun.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
I rolled an 8.
Oh, man. Wow.
There you go.
Impressive.
And as he pulls the trigger and the beam is like, barreling towards this gnome, Rick shouts back at Heerz and says, "Who is this gnome, and what is your relation to her?"
The dwarf.
Same thing.
Whoa,
Heerz
the same thing.
kind of throws up his arms, and he's just like, like waving like that he doesn't know.
You can't really see Heerz because Heerz is still back there, so that's fine. That hit, I can totally picture her like putting her back to the wall and not seeing you, and then poof, she gets hit and like puts out her hands against the wall to brace herself. She seems like she is not long for this packed world. Here's Rick. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my whole turn.
Okay, Heerz, what are you doing?
Heerz wants to find out if he recalls who this is.
Okay, give me a wisdom check.
Okay. All right. It's a 17.
You have no idea who that is.
Oh,
Fake
man.
news.
So she said to Heerz, "You killed my family,
Kev.
and in the name of Godwin Dawnstar, I'll get revenge on you."
Godwina Longstar.
Godwina.
Although Dawnstar's kind of better. I kind of want to retcon that.
Sounds really
Dawnstar.
cool.
Yeah, Dawnstar's better. In the name of Godwina Dawnstar, I will kill you.
All right. Well, knowing that he doesn't know who she is or this accusation, he does think that, okay, this could have happened. So he kind of like sighs to himself, and he's just like,
That's funny.
and then he telepathically communicates to the team, "Hey guys, please keep her alive. All right. Try not to kill her. I gotta ask some questions." And then he's going to move up this way. Diagonal move takes away. It's like 10 feet, not 5.
It's 5 feet.
Oh,
It's
it still is
15 feet every 2 diagonals.
Oh,
So you moved 1 diagonal, so it's 5. If you were to move diagonal again, that would be 15.
okay.
So
that's
you move
5,
straight,
10,
that's 5.
15,
Yeah.
20.
You can move at most 2 diagonals usually.
How far can I get? I can get to here, maybe? Or here?
From here, right?
Yeah.
You went this way 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could probably get here.
Here's the...
So you get right in front of that crate, right around the corner from Godwina Dawnstar.
Yeah. Yeah, I would really love to, like, non-lethally damage her, but I'm kind of worried now that I
You want
will
to
do that.
50-50 it?
No, I don't.
You want to bring
I
the
don't.
rules?
So I'm going to try
Now's
to use...
the time.
No.
Now's the time.
Do it.
All right.
The Kelly special.
Question. Hold on.
The
question.
Kelly special.
So usually when you're rolling for non-lethal damage, it's not that
-4.
it's -4 to your attack roll, but
Yes.
if you hit, if you're hitting her, like you
the
don't,
damage magnitude is still the same.
so it's
right.
okay, but it's not. But you're guaranteed that if you hit, you're not going to kill her, right?
If you hit with a non-lethal
Right.
and it takes that person's health to 0,
That dwarf's health.
then- I said
to
person. Is that fair? Because it's not just for the dwarf; it's for all peoples.
Is it?
Anyways, it takes the target to 0. Then they do not fall dead.
Well, then
They fall
my magic missile just became a bit of a liability for like using it for these kinds of things because
That
a
was the
50%
point.
chance
It's a
I'll kill them.
50-50. That was the
Like,
point.
it's not even
That
that,
was
I
a
take
great
like
idea.
a minus. We should have just done like minus.
I feel like that was a combination of Kev and Kelly both being like, "This is a good idea. I can
No,
recall
but that's
it.
fair.
We
Like,
can
I think
play
it's
the
fair
tape."
because otherwise
Well,
you would
that
just
was my
use
mistake.
magic
Should have
missile.
thought about it more.
We would just always use magic missile. We would,
Otherwise, you'd hear somebody like Hilhauser say,
I got shot in the head.
Yes,
Yeah,
with
exactly.
the magic missile. All right, like
that's good.
no, not being able to do that and not guaranteeing that I can't kill her. I'm gonna try to see what else I have. I mean, ghost
Okay.
sound. That's probably not a good one. I have an invisible
You can do
person.
it.
That's not going to help. Supercharged weapon. All right. I mean, I have a sword. Can I attack her non-lethally with a sword?
Yeah, roll a -4.
Yep.
Wait, can you reach?
Nothing else works. I'm just gonna.
Oh
pull out my
yeah, you're
sword.
right. Can I throw my sword at her?
And you're around the corner, so yeah, I don't think you can throw your sword. You're not close enough.
What am I going to
And
do?
you'd have to use a move action to pull your sword.
You know what? I can't
Yeah.
even attack her. All right, just guys, please remember that I asked to non-lethally attack her. All right,
Let the record
Heerz
show.
is going to use this turn to shout to her and be like,
Just
"Who
gonna
are you?
super dive.
What did I do to you? I don't remember
All right,
this."
so you don't.
Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. Take one. I'm gonna daze her. That's what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna daze her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good call.
What's the spell?
All right,
Give it to me.
It's called
Give me that
daze.
DC.
It's
called
a
daze?
spell DC is 15.
15 spell DC. What kind of save is it? Fort? Will? Is it a will save?
It's gotta be a will save.
We need a will save drop.
It is a will negates, which I guess is a will save.
So that's will save, yeah. And
Yeah.
we need that drop, and we need Nick being like, will save! Like super.
Will save!
You know, like.
Will save. Whoa.
Or like Steve Perry. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm really sorry, dude. She got a 23 on that.
Good God.
Her
She's
fire,
a hefty gal. She can-
Not the physical fire, but her internal fire burns bright to take you out here.
Yeah, she's
She's
very
not going to
angry.
be distracted. She shakes it off. Was that your turn?
I don't think I could do anything else, can I?
All right. Nico, I believe the DC is 11 to put out the fire.
That's correct.
All right.
But you do that on your turn.
It says at the end of each round you are burning. So this is the
Okay.
end of round 1.
Okay.
So that's why. So I took the damage on my turn, right? And then at the start of my turn, I took it. At the end of the round, I can roll to remove it. DC 11, come on, baby. Ooh, I got it. 10. So that means that I'll be burning for the next round.
Yep.
Wow, it is the top of round 2. Nico, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Nico's going to yell back over at Heerz, "You want us to not kill this guy? Or this girl?"
Here's
Bearded questions making me confused. You want us to not kill this person? They called for reinforcements. We might not have that time. Nico's going to take a forward roll,
Yeah.
and he's going to do a trick attack. And he's going to try to do it non-lethally.
Oh, good man.
Okay. So if you want to do a forward roll, I'm going to say you need to make an acrobatics check.
Okay, I'll do an
You could just
acrobatics
walk.
check. I mean, it was just for flavor, John. It was just for flavor.
Nope, you did it. You roll.
All right.
Roll
it-
for your roll.
If you want to roll for that, I'm going to look to see if that's probably just your move action. So I'll say, give me a roll.
That's a 16 plus my acrobatics, which was...
Man, y'all are rolling high today. Yeah, that's
3,
fine.
so
You do it
that's a
perfectly.
19.
Okay, I feel like Rick is standing there and just sees Nico roll. It's like, what is going on? Why did Nico roll? But you're like, but that was a good roll. Like, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
good. All right, so trick attack against Bluff.
Yep.
Let
So
me
that-
pull it up.
Well, I got to roll a bluff check, so that's +8.
Yeah.
+8 for me.
And it's a bluff against the DC. Okay, got it.
How does
Give it to me.
a 23 do?
Ooh, you just made it. Nicely done. What do you do as a
Yeah.
trick attack?
So, part of his roll was the trick attack.
Okay.
So, he's going to roll right into a trick attack where he just rolls and shoots with his offhand. And he's
Okay.
going to be shooting one of the she-dwarf's knees.
Okay. One of her knees.
One of
That's
her
how
knees.
People sometimes say it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just messing with you. All right. Give me
So-
a shot.
All right.
So she's flat-footed.
All right. So, flat-footed.
Flat-footed.
That's a 14 to hit.
Against KAC?
EAC.
EAC. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Nice. What's
All
your
right.
damage?
Oh, shit. That's a 4 on the first roll.
Uh-huh. And the trick
And the
attack
trick
roll?
attack roll, it's 2.
You roll, line up, and fire, and she falls dead.
Wait, dead?
No, that was a
Wait, I did not
non-lethal
lethal.
I just realized that you wanted to do it non-lethally.
Yeah, that's
Right.
why I shot at her kneecap.
But here's the question: was the 11 with the -4 for non-lethal?
Was
Because you have to subtract 4 from the attack roll in order to do non-lethal damage with a lethal weapon. So
Oh,
that would
no.
have been okay. So
Yeah,
it would have been a 7.
No, that was 11. I rolled a natural 14. It was an 11 with the -4. Or no, it'd be a 10 with the -4.
Okay, against EAC.
Correct.
Okay, and she was flat-footed,
Yep.
and I checked it, and I saw that because of that, you still would have hit. So she falls
Okay.
to the ground, knee down, unconscious.
Thank
So-
Besmara.
Yeah.
Are we out of combat now?
No.
Hopefully.
Here's the
until
question.
they come.
Here is the question. She falls to the ground. I'm going to put a little marking on her that says maybe like sleepy. She's unconscious. So if you're in roll 20, you know that like droopy-eyed little symbol that you can see. It's kind of weird, but I kind of like it. And it is now Dr. Ok's turn. What are you doing, Dr. OK?
I suppose I don't sense that I'm out of danger because I heard.
Because the GM didn't say we're out of combat.
That's not true. It's because you did hear her ask for reinforcements.
For reinforcements, so I'm going to do my best. Oh, I can double move on a full turn, right?
Yes, you can
Yeah,
use your standard action as a move.
Yeah.
Or if you wanted to, you could do a run, which actually lets you go 3 times.
Yeah, run is a lot. Run
I'm
is
gonna
a
run.
cool- You gonna run?
It's not called
Yeah.
run. Hold on.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
run to the door.
Okay, you're gonna run. Where's run? Yeah, run full action, 4 times your speed in a straight line.
Oh,
Yeah,
straight line.
and you're flat-footed.
And there can't be anything in the way.
Yeah,
Where is that under? Because it's not under the move actions.
it is under. It's under full actions.
It's under full actions.
Can I
'cause
move?
you're using your full action as that. Got it.
But I can only go one spurt in one direction.
Yes. If you're
Okay.
using
In a
so the whole thing
straight
is like
line.
you have a standard action and a move action, so you can do a move and then use your standard action as a move and do twice your speed in whatever direction you move.
Or you could just say screw it and commit
and use
yourself
I'm
your
gonna
full
go-
action to run.
and
I'm
just
gonna
Usain
go
Bolt it.
with the first option,
Okay.
which is to
Behind
double
door number 1. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Because
you're
I
gonna
want to
move
be
double your
able
speed.
to move up here, look. Can I roll a perception? Can I look out the door?
You want to open the door?
Yeah, just and look, see if I see, because I could. Correct me if I'm wrong. Through the hallway, there was like a viewing area. I thought.
You
no?
could see down the hallway. The problem is that to open the door, that would be
It's a
another
move
move action.
Got it.
Yeah.
Isn't there windows though? I thought.
Oh,
Before?
you can see outside. I'll say that. Like most of these doors, except for the one in the secret thing, you can't see out that. But there's a little window. We talked about that before. So yeah, you can see out. You can pretty much just see in front of you, and I'll just tell you that you don't see anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's my movement.
That is your movement. Alrighty. Godwina Dawnstar falls to the ground unconscious. Gun hand clatters. And Nico and Rick, and possibly Heerz, probably just Nico and Rick, you all hear the familiar sound of feet running down the hallway to your right outside the door. And it is right at that moment that this massive Vesk comes into view from right behind, and standing in front of the partial cover there at the bottom, looks over, sees you, and sees the unconscious Godwina, and then just shouts, "For Besmara we fight!" And that is our game. You knew it was coming. You knew that was where we were going to end.
Oh, great. Other pirates.
Oh my.
Hey guys, Nico Orion here, and I want to go ahead and have a conversation about assets and liabilities. I found this book, Pre-Gav, It's called the Oxford Dictionary, and it says that an asset is a useful or valuable thing, person, or quality, while a liability is a person or thing whose presence or behavior is likely to cause embarrassment or put one at a disadvantage. That starfisher was going to knife us first chance they got. So, Rick 19, you murder bot, you old so-and-so, I'm calling you out. This was self-defense. Nico Orion, signing off.